Good morning, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 420 Northwest 14th Street here in McMinnville. We're located at the rear of the home, about 5 feet out from the rear foundation. We have a 4-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have water running. We're going to zero the camera out right here. Here we go. It transitions here over to 3034 PVC pipe, still 4-inch in diameter. And then that right there is the terminus of the line here at 15 feet. Looks like it hits an easement main lateral running just up along the rear fence line here. And I'll do locates real quick just to verify that. We're also going to let the line drain out completely here for a few minutes just before reeling back, make sure the water's not hiding anything. And at the end, after it's drained, we'll run the camera back into the crawl space, make sure that section of the line looks good too. All right, located the camera head successfully, and it does indeed does a straight shot to the rear fence line. The main is just before the fence line, and it looks like it's paralleling the back fence line going left to right. And we are all drained out at this point here. I think it was the realtor mentioned that there may be some type of update in the works here, but looks like the line has already been updated at this point. The lateral from the house out, as well as the main lateral here, all appears to be updated. So, all good things. And we are just about back to the clean out here. We've got great flow to the main. The ABS and PVC portions of the line we just scoped there are in great shape. The sewer line is functioning properly at this time. Got a little teensy-weensy, about a 1/16 of an inch of standing water here. Nothing concerning at all. Alright, let's see if we can pop over this lip here. This is the only hard part with these. There we go. We're back into the original cast iron pipe here, going back into the home. Now this stuff usually holds up quite a long time. The only downside to it, you can see here, this is where a sink drain's coming into the pipe. It's got a bunch of hair and junk collected here coming out of that drain. That's why your sinks get all clogged up in your bathroom and stuff, because that's a whole bunch of hair. Cast iron is very rough on the inside. It tends to snag stuff that's not intended to go down it. Anyway, not a huge deal there. I'm just pointing that out for the purposes of education there. Anyway, the interior main line here we just scoped. All the cast iron is also in good condition, drains properly. Now the main line in its entirety here is functioning properly at this time. Might need to put a little Drano down there, and you want to be careful doing that with cast iron pipe. It's not chemically stable like plastic is. You want to limit how much you actually put down there, because it actually will corrode and eat the cast iron. So at this point, I wouldn't start drain cleaning any sink drains in there, not unless you're having any trouble. Come run the sinks here if you're having trouble with them. Maybe try a snake first. But that sink we just tied into there does have a fair amount of hair coming out of that auxiliary drain. The main line, though, is looking great.